I can't wait.
That's right. And Bridget looked like he was asking for a Kwamba stick. Not sure what happened there.
And in winners finals, right, it was a very close set. Could have gone either way, so I'm so glad we're going to get this run back.
And again, there was that bob and there's that bob back and forth, right? Especially, you're going to talk about game 3 game 2 rather, when Lau had that very strange exchange at the end. He essentially had won the game. It essentially opened up the door for GXbridget to be able to run that setback. If not for that, we might be talking about a different grand final match. It might have changed the nature of the tournament. We'll never know. But
yeah,
nevertheless,
in some alternate universe, in some other timeline, we're getting a different grand finals. But here today, here at EVO Japan 2018, the first iteration of the tournament, you're going to have ZJZ and Lau.
And the thing is, like you said, you got to give credit to Lau, especially because even after that topsy-turvy ending to that just bout in the grand finals, he still maintained composure and was able to beat a very hot M-dash.
My man was not tilted.
That's worth something.
No tilt whatsoever.
You can't look at this dude behind us and tell me he doesn't look like Ivy. You can't do it.
I saw it.
You can't tell me.
But it's not. He doesn't have a Dodger cap, man. He's got like an Ash Ketchum Pokemon hat on.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You think Gibby's going to rock that?
I guess you're right.
Don't worry, Gibby. I got your back. I know you wouldn't rock something like that. Unless it's for your niece. And now we're going to have our grand finals. I see mature on both sides.
That's right. And Lau, man. Man, to be honest with you, I think his MVPs today have been that Billy and this mature, man.
And remember what we talked about. ZJZ put the the mature on his team to deal with the far normals for Billy.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we see Lau now changing up his point character.
Awesome.
All right, still remembering that, still making adjustments, playing that long game.
Like you said, adaptation back and forth, protecting your lineup essentially.
Yeah, I love it.
Willing to play some matchups here. Benning with this jump D action early on.
And, you know, the CD from Mature has a great hitbox, but it's got some startup to it. And you saw the jump D come away successful there. And you cannot be pressing these buttons, fam. Hold this 2B. Early point advantage for Lau. Again, he's going to be in loser side grand final, so he's got to beat ZJZ 3 games just to reset the bracket.
Fishing for a reset here. Bridget with a quick clap back though. Farming a super, able to bleed Benny for 50%, counter hit, anti-air, talk.
That flash chop so good, hitting behind Leona. Such an effective move in this cross-up heavy game.
You need some precision with it, of course, but it's very effective for what it does.
The jump B hit right on the top of her dome, but a great block anyway. Putting on the pressure. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a confirmation into the full super. Doesn't use EX, though. Oh, there's just response with his own.
Lau clapping back here. Gets the chip out kill at the end. Lau. Man, bringing out Bridget's last character on his first. And again, that counter lineup matchup that you talked about, that's really what came into play here.
And that was a fantastic calculation. Yeah. I didn't think that would have chipped out.
That's some high-level KOF, man. Put that ball out there, baby. You think you can jump in on it. You can. It's not that easy. And this Yuri, again, from Bridget, we saw it do so much work early on in the tournament. Really was saving him. He was playing 2 characters early on and still getting in there just because it's Yuri.
Open them up. Great anti-air into the super, giving that damage, and then punishes the roll with the fireball. Very nice. Again, I mean, that was the story of the first set, though, right? Yuri was definitely the one that did a lot of work against against Lau. Trying to see if that's going to continue here. He's got to go through all the way through Billy Kane. Still has 4 bars to his name, though, and a full health bar. Not the worst situation he could be in. Fireball again for the anti-air.
Air.
And you see Lau being a little bit more careful with committing to the long normals because of ZJZ's accurate jump-ins. They get him block those far normals once more. Oh, trying to put that thing on him, but he just backdashes out of it. Yeah, you see he's going back to the jump-ins. Got to be careful. Nice crouch C as well. Keep her at bay. Hops and jumps.
Pressure here, yeah. And Billy just doing his job. Just play the game.
Ooh,
He's that jump D at the end.
Catches the backdash again. You can hear the Taiwan faithfuls rooting for their boy as he comes down to the last character on Lao. Been the story of this set, man. Yuri has done so much work. We see him now down to the anchor with almost a even life lead, and now he has the life lead.
Now Bridget got him cornered. Good rollout from Lao. But again, this character, especially with meter, man, so nasty, but don't mature.
And ZJZ hasn't picked impeccable times to use that stand C as well.
That's the thing. And these jump-ins, like you mentioned earlier. Stand CD, quick activation in the super. That's going to...
It's going to be a lot of damage.
Here. Big reward here. Might need another hit.
Yeah.
Oh! Never mind.
Wow, the level 3 was enough damage. And Lao confirms the victory with Mature. Whew. And just like that, Lao striking with that first blood on ZJZ. Damn, my man ZJZ has been pounding the Red Bulls.
Yeah, bro.
This whole top 8.
You got to wonder what kind of nutrients are flowing through his veins right now. As he looks for a rebound against this game-winning grand finals against Lao from Hong Kong. Taking a moment at the rematch screen.
I believe we're hopping right back into it. Yes, sir.
Same lineup. Lao liked the way that went. Bridget says, give me one more shot. There you go, same starting.
Yeah,
both of these guys backing up a little bit. Slow it down. Let's play our fireball game a little bit.
Yeah, that's the advantage GXbridget has at this point, right? Being a whole set up, he can afford to experiment with his lineup.
For sure.
Playing good against Benny so far. Oh, yes, the close scenes of the Rekkas. You don't get to do a damn thing so far. Not a scratch on him. Very close to a perfect at this point. No whiff punish. The guard bar got to be cognizant of it too. And the trade will give Mature the victory and a full health bar going into the second character. But Billy Kane has been the man putting in the most work for Lao. Most of the time he's been able to defeat the two characters and then have Mature clean it up.
That's right. Billy and Mature have been, that's been the duo, right? And we talked about it all day long. Billy's been able to play that game, be able to let Mature come in with those little stocks. She can just clean up afterwards.
Yeah, we already seen a 2C anti-air. 4 bars to 3, both maximum.
Trades, of course.
Nice
still on his
pressure.
Point character. Yeah, great. Still maintains the corner for it. Good CDs here. Testing him high. Now starting to work the lows. Close C, nothing after. Gets the reversal swipe. And again, that's part of this matchup we talked about. Gonna whip that DP. Again, moves to the side, lets it come down, gets the whip punish.
Yeah, you gotta imagine ZJZ feels good when he's able to get a full health Mature up against that Billy King, because that's the whole reason he put Mature on the team in the first place.
Absolutely.
Oh, throws out the fireball. Actually just hops over it with her own. Oh, it's the CD on the anti-air attempt. Oh, great stand D into the max mode confirmation. Now ZJZ very close to an OCV at this point. Has him down to the yellow life.
Bridget clapping back hard here. Good adjustment overall from him. Backdashing those swoops from him. Staying out of Lao's space. He knows Lao's really dangerous with 4 bars like that.
Oh, and the swipe again, checking the run. And an OCV bounce back.
That's a very strong counter response. Very strong.
Yeah, strongest you can get. OCV for GXbridget. And you see that's why he went right back into it. He's like, give me another shot at this. Give me another shot at my same order, same team. Mature does all the work that's set. Oh, and now he's going to give him the aura he wanted in the first place. He's going to put Billy Kane back on point. See if Mature is going to continue with the punishes on the far distant normals, or if Lao is going to be able to adjust and bring out some other tools to combat this Mature.
Let's see what happens. We know the matchup favors Mature a little bit just because Billy can't be able to freely throw out that C like that. Again, good response on the rollout here. Gets the throw back to mid-screen. Oh, staggers and baits and gets a throw another one.
Huge star for ZJZ.
Great anti-airs. He's playing like a new man right now.
And that guard bar and that chip on him as well. You can see it right there, reversal. Gets him right back into. Even when it doesn't punish, it gets him back into the range where Mature wants to beat. Get off me. Oh, get off me. ZJZ.
Good response. Good. It looks like the same game. It looks like the same game.
He's going to have full bar going against this Benimaru now.
And by now, if you're still your point character like that, with this much health too?
Especially when Lau just switched up the point character. Right now, he still has to play her with Benimaru. Oh, there we go.
And he's going to get good reward off the standee conversion.
Luckily for him, yeah, he'll have meter to play with already.
Gets all of that and just off one bar.
Standee, though, goes so far.
Right back the other way, though. Not quite nearly as much reward, though, but going to take the corner here, give himself a chance. No, backs off.
Again, we talked about it, right? Since he's on his first character, he's going to milk that clock. Make sure if Benimaru does pull out this victory, he's not going to get a lot of health back.
Yeah. Playing the system.
Good jump D, of course, time and time and again, the most reliable move for Benimaru. Gonna be able to put the mature down. No OCB this time, but Leona is here. Oh yes, the active projectiles all day, every day.
Punish there on the whip dive kick.
Tried for the anti-air, but it was stuffed. Not quick enough.
Both these players letting the neutral breathe.
Of course, both characters.
It's a much slower pace match compared to what we were seeing before.
Nice one, cancel. Oh, stagger pressure got him.
Oh, clips him with the very edge of the fireball.
And the flash chop is there for the anti-air. Oh,
Great
nice sweep
on that. Again, difficult to punish that. You have to know your character-specific tools to be able to punish that. Lau showing off good game knowledge here.
Oh, that meets him in the air with a jump D and then gets the cross-up max mode activation. He's going to spin that bar and bring him down to the anchor character while still keeping his second character alive. ZJZ Yuri done so much work this whole set, even in the first set.
That's right, 4 bars.
Doesn't have a long way to go on Benimaru.
Ever potent though. Good jump in, gets the empty throw. Chip out a problem now.
Yeah, that's what he was looking for.
There we go, gets the close confirm after.
And yeah, you see right there, the guard cancel blowback does do lethal damage.
Yeah.
There we go, Lau gonna be down to anchor. We got anchor versus anchor. 4 bars on the side of Yuri, 2 bars closing in on 3 for Lau. Both players with big normals available. Oh, Yuri activates the max mode, drops the combo. Run up Iceberg Slim. Oh,
gets the cross up in the corner. Reversal throw.
Max mode still available. So much on, just use the EX Fireball. Max mode for mature now. Oh, a little bit too far. Uses the EX swipe again. Doesn't combo into a super. Oh, runs into the close C, into the max mode.
Bridget clapping back here. 2 games to 1. 1 game away from closing out Evolution Japan.
Taking some time.
Let it marinate.
Yeah, keep that mental composure. Lau got to think about the order select here. He moved Billy back to the first slot, which is exactly what ZJZ wanted. He put Mature on his team in the first place to be able to punish some of the things that his other characters couldn't. But the order is still the same. Lau's going to commit. Nice 2C to start it off.
Lau that confident? Let's see.
See, even on hit, he's using the swipe just to get back in that range where Billy is not good at.
It's a way to check him on the ground. Good looks here.
Oh, run up throw is teched. I really like this adjustment from Lau so far. Not committing to anything really, just playing nice and patient.
Yeah, keeping it clean.
Oh, great 2C, hitting behind him again. Nice save, max mode. Oh. ZJZ now bringing out the fireballs. Know that Lau likes to stay on the ground or neutral hop.
Big change of tempo, right, from the last game. Here we go. Gets a close the activation. Gonna burn super just to get Billy out of here.
Oh, yes.
And again, you see the back and forth, changing up the options and approaches that you see on both sides.
And ZJZ strikes first blood again. He is tournament point.
But to me, I'm surprised Lau has stuck with Billy on point like that. That has been, I mean, it hasn't worked out yet.
No, mature has been the answer. And he has not changed the question enough. 3 bars to 1. Again, this is just going to be ZJZ pestering, getting this free damage. Oh, nice full guard cancel blowback. Oh, response with a level 3. Put that away.
Now that's an answer. That's an answer right there. And that's good because it breaks up the tempo, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially you saw Bridget able to respond to just take those past 2 games so much with 1 or 2 characters. Break up that momentum.
Yeah, even if it costs you the meter, well worth it.
You're still Benny Morrow, and you still got Mature in the back. You still got good potential to build some gauge.
Leona with the corner pressure, so hard to deal with. Cashes out for the 1 bar.
What's to look after? Stay same side low. Oh, able to interrupt the activation and then score a command grab after. Taunting him with lows and then backs off. Eats some lows of his own. We'll see activation after. Wow, and now Bridget on EVO Japan point.
You can see I really love the use of the swipes right there just to keep pushing himself out of the corner.
Yeah, has to go through this Mature with 4 bars though, but he's got 2 characters to do it.
Real close. Lau got to keep that composure together. Has plenty of mirror to do damage.
Yeah, just gotta. I'd say be patient, man. Wait for your chance, and then bite real hard on it. Don't want to overcommit. Bridget knows that at this point, with the way this set is gone, you don't want to overcommit like that. Go in too hard.
The area again, EX version.
Oh, getting blown up for it. That might be a middle guard break.
So much pressure. He's going to activate Maximo just to get himself out of that corner.
Right, you saw GXbridget didn't want any of that. He guard cancel, rolled out. Get me out of this pressure. Ooh. Close activation afterwards. Gonna have to spend bar here just to be able to get her back to the wall.
And use the EX super. Still got
good
2
damage
bars.
for that.
The 2B, and that is it.
GXbridget from Taiwan marches into Japan. And when he got 2nd place last year at the KOF World Championship Grand Finals, comes in here and takes the championship. GXbridget. See these things come through out there over Lau from Hong Kong. Great set.
Wow, congratulations to ZJZ, man. Taking it home for Taiwan. The legend, let's not get it twisted, KOF legend takes home an EVO championship.
For sure.
The first iteration of EVO Japan, and Taiwan as a trophy to their mantle. Thank you all for joining us here at EVO Japan 2018, the first iteration of the tournament. You just saw top 8 KOF 14. Your grand finals champion is Homao ZJZ, aka GXbridget
from Taiwan. Exactly, and he came in here again from Taiwan. He struggled to win the big tournament last year in Japan, right? Comes back here for EVO Japan, closes it out against Lau from Hong Kong. Again, Lau, I mean, that's another MVP today, man. He played some pretty strong competition today, and again, against momentum, right? Against momentum, still able to find himself in that grand final. Unfortunately, ran into a brick wall and GXbridget at the end, but that's the top 8 that's reflective, I think, of the level of play out here that you would expect for KOF 14, a game that's internationally known as this one.
Absolutely. Big ups to all our top 8 participants, Xiao Hai, ZJZ, Lau Ball, Sanwa M Dash, Coco, Fudomuyo, and ET, of course.
Absolutely.
Man, incredible matches all throughout top 8. Sanwa M Dash, I mean, I was honestly rooting for him. I wanted to see him put Japan in the grand finals again so he can be at least 2 for 2 in the grand finals. But what an incredible losers run he had. He will be taking home 3rd place. Of course, Lau going 2nd.